Hi everyone, hello to all of you, and a very good afternoon. Welcome to this session. If you can let me know that I'm properly audible and visible, that would be great. Hmm, can you please confirm if I am audible and visible? Okay. So those watching me for the first time, I'm your faculty of English. My name is Niharika Joy Mehra, and I have started a new series here. This is EPFO PYQs. तो EPFO में इंग्लिश में जो क्वेश्चंस आए थे वो हम यहाँ प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं. Let me quickly brief you guys about my schedule here. So 1:30 p.m. now we have started working with EPFO. We are targeting this exam. तो मंडे वेंसडेज एंड फ्राइडेज जो क्लास 1:30 p.m. होती है EPFO PYQs एंड प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस होंगे 8 p.m. देयर इज अ ग्रेट सेशन अ पावर पैक सेशन आप लोगों के लिए हो रहा है मंडे to Saturday, and this is editorial analysis. Okay, so this is a very important session for all of you who have time crunch, especially, and then you want to cover most of the things possible. In fact, अगर कोई new है या advanced level का है, this is gonna help all of you to brush your skills, to learn vocabulary, work on grammar, and practice some good questions. तो 8 p.m. की क्लास में आप लोग जरूर आए. डू नॉट मिस दिस क्लास. ओके, तो जल्दी से लाइक और शेयर कर दो सेशन को एंड आई विल टेक यू थ्रू PYQs ऑफ 2023 एंड 16. ओके, अभी ये जो है क्वेश्चंस जो फर्स्ट हम कर रहे हैं, वी आर गोना डू दीज क्वेश्चंस इन वन गो. ओके, छोटे छोटे क्वेश्चन होते हैं. EPFO में लेंथी क्वेश्चंस बहुत कम देखे गए हैं. सो यू हैव a few questions here. You have to answer all of them. I will mark them. This is first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Okay? पांचों के आंसर आपको साथ में याद देने. Hello, a very good afternoon and welcome to the session, guys. Once again, make sure to like and share. Miss Tu, this is so nice to know, first of all, that you got selected and now you're preparing for a level up exam. I'm very happy to know this and thank you so much for sharing. Stay blessed. All five answers in one go. I'm happy to know this, Miss Tu. Okay, so this much is enough time. Not as such, and you can join Telegram channel of this coaching, this venture. So CGB mentors, just try to connect with the team. Description में details है. From there you will be able to get the details of my classes. Okay. So answer here, it's like so. Okay, so I do have somebody who has posted answer C, B. Okay, A. B. Okay. So some questions here were based on phrase and some were on typical grammar. So first question answer no doubt is C. I dash walking past this particular shop for the past 3 years. So whenever for या since आपके sentence में आता है and then you get a time stamp, yeah, the first choice is to use perfect continuous tense. So I have been walking past, have been verb ing form. If not perfect continuous, then the second choice is any perfect tense. But यहाँ पे तो बन रहा है. So that is the rule that we follow. जो कि tense का rule होता है, and hence first का answer C है. Okay. Second, all effects can be connected with immediate causes. So all effects can be. There is a possibility, can be. But it may be a doubt, it may be doubted, it is a doubt, it is doubted. Now please understand, there are two options where doubt is used as a verb, when we have B and C where doubt is used as a noun. Now we are connecting things. In the first half of the sentence, effects can be connected. To maintain the parallelism, it is good for us to use doubt as a verb, and since here in the first half it is a possibility, better कि हम next half में भी एक modal verb का use करें. So but it may be doubted whether they provide the whole explanation. Okay, so it may be doubted, यहाँ पे सही आएगा because we want to maintain the parallel structure as far as possible. Third one was super duper easy because this is a phrase. Okay, so the phrase goes like a bird in hand is better than two in the bush. इसका आगे कोई explanation है ही नहीं, so इसका answer है A. Okay, human history is ample proof that human ambition dash no limits. This is also a phrase. इसे बोला जाता है knows no limit. Okay, he knows no limit. That thing knows no limit. AI knows no limit. तो जहां पर कोई बाउंड्रीज नहीं है, वहां पर अगर हमें बात करनी है तो नो लिमिट. एनो वाला नो है दूसरा वाला. ओके, सो आंसर्स आर लाइक सो. फिफ्थ वाला बचा है आई नो दैट, डी, देन दिस, then this. Good history presents several perspectives on a period, but these divergent views must dash into. तो into जो है ना, it is a clue here. आपका जो भी verb लगेगा, okay, वो into के साथ जाना चाहिए and should make sense. Must fit into a whole, an integrated whole. एक बड़े चीज में कोई चीज आपका जुड़ रही है, so उसे हम fit into बोलते हैं. This is a phrasal verb. So you must have knowledge of vocabulary, grammar. देखो हैं fill-ups, but they are not the typical ones ना, जिसमें आपको exactly vocabulary की बहुत ज़रूरत हो. There is a touch of grammar, there is knowledge of idiom, phrasal verb, everything needed. इसलिए हमेशा आपको सब कुछ करना है. Please don't stick to we will do vocabulary तो cut off तो clear हो जाएगा. This mentality doesn't work these days. Competition बहुत high हो चुका है, so you have to be careful. Next question. Naruto, we are going to update you. Thank you so much, team. Okay, so we have which one of the following is the synonym of the word written in the capital? Basic है, synonymous है. The sentence whenever is given, आप उसका पूरा पूरा फायदा लो. Okay, what you have to do is take full advantage of it because that will help you understand better in case आप अगर vocabulary आपको learn नहीं है. So that's what you are supposed to be doing. The fundamental character of an individual defines his entire life. So fundamental का synonym क्या होगा? Productive, anything जहाँ पे result मिल रहा है? No. Successful, we are not sure. Fundamental is something basic and anything basic is essential. So essential is the right answer here. Successful नहीं होगा. Effective again is something जिसका कोई अच्छा effect है. But fundamental things can be things which maybe are not effective. It's not necessary ना कि उसमें एक specific effect मिले ही आपको. Next question. So answer to this one is cliche. Okay. She has the habit of using hackneyed and redundant examples. So examples which are redundant, they are repeated, घिसे पिटे. उसी को हम hackneyed बोलते, something which is common. We can see everywhere, we can find everywhere, and because of this, because of they are widely available, वो घिसे पिटे होते हैं. तो उसी को हम cliched बोलते हैं. We have a perception कि ये तो ऐसा ही है क्योंकि ऐसा ही होता है. Other words, indifferent means if a person is indifferent, then the person is not at all concerned. Okay, he or she may not be bothered about दूसरों को क्या लग रहा होगा, कैसा महसूस होगा. If a thing is indifferent, then it means it is average, mediocre चीज है वो, है ना? तो ये नहीं है. Imaginative is self-explanatory, meaning बताने की जरूरत नहीं. Impressive का भी I believe that you people know the meaning. So if I come across I see any tough word, I will take those words and explain. But simple words we can skip. चलो नेक्स्ट वाला करेंगे और लाइक और शेयर जरूर से कर देंगे गाइस. By the way, indifferent can also mean being unbiased. In some cases, rare use. Okay. This is a word we get to see a lot in newspapers and all. So, answer to this one is spotless, something which is transparent or very, very clear, crystal clear. She is an immaculate soul whose presence makes all the difference. So, she is a spotless, she is blameless, pure hai in a way. So, spotless, immaculate, this looks like a verb, but actually it is an adjective. इसको ध्यान रखेंगे आप लोग. Excited, extraordinary नहीं है इसका मीनिंग. ऑफ कोर्स unparalleled is something जिसका कोई मैच नहीं होता, उसे हम unparalleled बोलते हैं. Move on to the next one. Keep answering here in the chat, guys. It's not that difficult, right? Okay, more than enough time given. Nobody to answer. Now this time you have an antonym. Please read the question properly. This is something I have been asking my students for a long time to do. Develop a habit where you check. Suddenly synonym से antonym हो जाता है. Suddenly true से not true हो जाता है. Question. So please make this a habit. You don't just go and read the highlighted word, but the whole question. Which of the following is antonym? That means opposite to the word in capital. There is a great deal of enmity. Okay, so enmity is having the feeling that you get from enemy, animosity. Okay, so इसका उल्टा जो होगा वो होगा enmity. This means friendliness. Cooperation is not the opposite. See, you can cooperate even if you have animosity, enmity with someone because you maybe your boss asked you, you don't like the person, तो आपका दुश्मन है लेकिन cooperate करना पड़ रहा है. So this is not the antonym, though this is a positive word and enmity is a negative word. Dispute is झगड़ा, hostility is being aggressive. So ऐसा नहीं है if this is a negative word then any positive word उसका opposite हो जाएगा. You must know the meaning. Cool? चलो fifth one. This should be super easy. Okay. Again, antonym चाहिए है हमें. She was reluctant to sell her car. Being reluctant is not wanting to do something, not willing to do something. Opposite to this is eager. You really want to do something. You are excited कि आप वो काम को करोगे. So anxious नहीं होगा. Happy. See, you can be happy or unhappy about something, but reluctant का opposite ये positive word नहीं. As I told you, so this is just a positive word, not the antonym. Reluctant is unwilling. So D is the synonym of the word. Right? Out. Any easy questions? Hmm. Again, we have to figure out the antonym, opposite. I cannot comply with the queer regulations of your land. Queer is anything which is strange, odd. So strange is the synonym and not our answer. Anything everyday जो होता है, see everyday वाली चीजें अलग है, but the meaning of the word everyday is simple, जो कि रोजाना हो रहा है. So queer का बहुत दूर से थोड़ा सा ही आपको एंटोनिम लग सकता है, but it is not there. Anything which is nimble is something with a person actually who is uh, who has some wittiness. ठीक है, quick witted है वो, तो ये भी नहीं होगा. Customary is the right answer. D. As per the customs, as per the usual. अगर कोई काम हो रहा है ट्रेडिशनल तरीके से काम हो रहा है तो ये odd का उल्टा है, because it is we are accustomed to it. वो customary है, वो usual है, so वो हमारे लिए odd नहीं है, and hence square का opposite customary है. If you want to improve your vocabulary, then please make sure that you are attending 8 p.m. session regularly. उसमें हम बहुत सारी vocabulary कर रहे हैं, and it's gonna really help you guys. Anyone? Can you give me the correction here? Such a short sentence, but this error is a very different kind of error, okay? Please understand, whenever my sentence starts with as, okay? As I was saying, we need to work harder. Let's say इस तरीके का sentence है. So whenever the structure of as is used, you have first clause, subject, verb. After comma, you should have another clause, another subject and respective verb. This is not what we are getting here. So as you know, this is subject verb. This is correct. That the ignorant are easily duped. ये that यहाँ पर काम का नहीं है. As you know what? The ignorant are easily duped. Okay, ये that का केस में sentence becomes incomplete और उसमें syntax error आ जाता है. Another rule जो हम यहाँ पर सीखते हैं वो है use of the with adjectives. Okay, so sometimes like this, whenever we have an understanding कि जो adjective वो किसके लिए होगा, the ignorant people, the rich, the poor. So these are the nouns. These start acting as nouns that are plural. So the के साथ adjective अकेला है, but that represents the whole class. तो उस केस में हम क्या करेंगे यहाँ पर? उस केस में हम are यूज करेंगे, were यूज करेंगे, have यूज करेंगे, treating them as plural. तो are easily duped यहाँ पे कोई problem नहीं, it's right. Okay. So this question answer is B. That is redundant. It's of no use here. As you know, और बताओ कि क्या know करते हो आप. As you know, the ignorant are easily duped. Now the sentence is complete. That को add कर देने से sentence incomplete हो जा रहा है. Next question. Okay. This is something typically based on phrasal verb. पता नहीं है तो अभी से learn करने शुरू करें. After a lot of argument. So first of all, argument can be used as countable or an uncountable noun. So after a lot of argument is okay to be used. Arguments भी होता तो भी गलत नहीं होता, but argument is fine. I brought him forward to my point of view. So, right phrasal verb here is bringing around someone. Okay? That means you make the person agree to what you are saying or thinking. किसी को bring around करना, उसको मना लेना जो आप बात बोलना चाह रहे हो. So after a lot of argument, I brought him forward, नहीं around, to my point of view. मेरा जो सोचना था मैंने उसको भी उस पर अग्री करा लिया. So you were supposed to use right phrasal verb at this point. छोटे हैं लेकिन इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन है. आई होप यू अग्री. चलो नेक्स्ट वाला करेंगे. This should now be easier for you. Similar kind of error. Don't ask him how he is. Don't ask him. This is called imperative sentence where हम directly verb से शुरू करते हैं sentence. Don't ask him what, how he is. क्यों? Because if he starts talking about his health, you will never get off from him. No, getting off usually means to leave a place. But we want to say कि हम इससे बच नहीं पाएंगे. So never get off from me, never get rid of him. You can say never get away. अगर from लिखना है, you can use from along with away, but OFF off नहीं use. So answer here, the error sum part was the third one. Now these are the questions, like one word substitute question, hardly get to see in typical banking exams, but you should always know. Okay, answer to this one is crash. Crash is the place, a nursery where children of working parents are cared for. जिसे हिंदी में हम झूला घर बोलते हैं. If you are aware of this term, okay. So usually it's not a school, but it's a daycare, or I think daycare is another thing that you can, another vocab that you can use for crash. So ये one word answer है. You either know it or you don't. Okay, a scholar is a person is who is the one who is rowing a boat. आप अगर बोटिंग करने गए हो कहीं पर, तो वहाँ पे जो बोट को चलाने वाला होता है उसे हम स्कलर बोलते हैं. डॉम और डॉमेटरी यूजली हॉस्टल्स में रुकने की जगह पर होती है. इट्स लाइक अ बिग रूम वेयर a few beds are there and people stay there. Okay, तो उन्हें हम डॉम बोलते हैं. एंड रिफैक्ट्री इज डाइनिंग हॉल ऑफ बिगर प्लेस लाइक अ कॉलेज, स्कूल, जहाँ पे खाना खाने के लिए डाइनिंग हॉल उन लोगों के लिए होता है, बड़े पब्लिक के लिए, उसे रिफैक्ट्री बोला जाता है. Okay. Answer to this one is definitely D. Something which cannot be taken by force, which cannot be breached, जिसे तोड़ा जीता ना जा सके, is impregnable. Okay, impossible हो ही नहीं सकता. Improbable, something which is highly unlikely, ना होने की ही संभावना है. Anything which is perfect and spotless is called impeccable. तो ये भी हमारा one word नहीं था. Next question. Okay, so the answer to this one is C. This is something which you should always know. एक आपके पास में structure है where your sentence starts with a verb, okay, and here you have a blank or a kind of structure जहाँ पर आप हाँ कि नहीं पूछ रहे हो. Okay, so take a seat. This is positive. ठीक है, यहाँ पे नॉट नहीं है. दैट मीन्स व्हेन यू आर कंफर्मिंग, क्वेश्चन टैग के क्वेश्चन है ये. So when you are confirming this thing or you are just stressing on that, तो अगर starting में positive है तो next में negative आएगा. तो shall and would are out of the option. Take a seat, won't you? आप लोगे कि नहीं? This is what I can use here. Can't you will talk about the ability to take seat is there or not, which is very absurd. आपको लेटे बनता है कि नहीं, बैठते बनता है कि नहीं. So this is of course I cannot go with. So I wanted not here because first is positive and उसमें जो sense बना रहा है वो है will not, जिसको हम won't बोलते हैं. Since I have explained, now I believe this one will be easier for you. Answer is C. Anyone can make mistakes. Now, because in positive we have can here, पिछले वाले में it wasn't there. Okay, it was it was an imperative tag. Okay, but here you do have a modal verb can. बस इसी का negative आपको लगाना है can't they. Okay, so shall और is it तो आएगा नहीं because we already had positive. एंड बिकॉज कैन मॉडल वर्ब पहले से ही प्रेजेंट है, इसी का नेगेटिव इज योर आंसर. Okay, so answer here is C. Now, this is the knowledge of phrase if you have or not. Okay, you have to use that correct phrasal verb here. He is fond of art and seems well suited to be an artist. तो जब कोई चीज किसी के लिए बहुत ही suited होती है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप बोलते होगे यार इसे टीचर ही होना चाहिए था और ये टीचर ही बना. So you can see that person has all the qualities of being a good teacher and the person is a teacher. Then we will say the person is cut out to be a teacher. So here he is fond of art and seems cut out to be an artist, well suited to be that particular thing. Okay? Knowledge of phrasal verbs, super duper necessary. Again, phrasal verb important for you guys that you must be well versed in all the phrasal verbs. So we were happy in the beginning. Context is always important. Sometimes the context will help you arrive um, to an answer. So we were happy in the start, in the beginning, but now all the troubles have appeared. धीरे धीरे आते चले गए. Answer is cropped up. Okay. तो क्रॉपिंग अप ऑफ समथिंग इज वो चीज धीरे धीरे बिल्ड होती चली गई, आती चली गई, एंटर करती चली गई. कम आउट, कम अबाउट, रश इन नहीं है. रश इन तो बहुत ही सिंपल सा फ्रेजल वर्ब. इट मीन्स दैट यू आर एक्चुअली रशिंग इनटू डूइंग समथिंग. तो कुछ फ्रेजल वर्ब्स जो होते हैं दे आर लाइक समथिंग जो आप बहुत आसानी से यू विल अंडरस्टैंड इट, यू विल गेट द सेंस ऑफ इट. But then there are some of them जिनके लिए you'll have to work a bit extra. Okay, so there we go. That's it. Thank you so much all of you for being here. Let me tell you that we do have a class at 8 p.m. editorial analysis, and unless and until there is something like I cannot control and take class, tab tak I am there. I'll be giving this class at 8 p.m. Okay, but कुछ अगर uncertainty हो जाती है, then we will postpone the class or you will get it at some other time. Okay. Yeah, so in this editorial class, we are going to cover skimming, vocabulary, grammar, and some questions. Do not miss this out. Make sure you have subscribed the channel, like और share कर दो जल्दी से अभी भी अगर भूल गए. Thank you so much guys. I'm gonna see you later. Bye.